Here we go.
Name that movie, if you know what movie that's from. You can probably tell that that's Jack Black, but it's probably not the movie that Jack Black is in that you're thinking. It's a niche Jack Black movie.
Jack Black, shout out to the legend, one of the best actors.
Jack, if you're watching, imagine if Jack Black was like a fan.
Then you made it.
But I also feel like he could be a fan of a really niche thing, so that might not mean I made it. That might mean that just Jack Black happens to have watched my vlog.
Yeah, Jack Black is definitely an eclectic guy in the best way.
Yeah, he doesn't follow the numbers, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, hello Jack. So we're headed to something very exciting. We're headed to Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour movie.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to scope out the environment of the theater. Could be half concert, half movie, but you know,
I'm hoping
we'll have to see.
What I hope is that, I was just telling Miles this, I'm hoping that it has the same vibes of like when I saw the second Mamma Mia in theaters, of like, it was sing-along. We definitely stood and danced at one point, but it was also like still like a movie experience. Like for the most part we were sitting, vibing, but like at those given moments, like I definitely during the second Mamma Mia stood up with my wine and like really went for it. Oh no.
I saw that coming from a mile away, I'm not gonna lie, sorry. I just I was like, this is about to happen right now.
That's the taco place that, who told
Kogi.
us?
Was it James and Paige maybe?
It might have been, or it might have been Rachel and Andrew told us that that's like an actually like really, that's like a famous chef.
I've had Kogi.
Really? We have to figure out when it's open and go, because that's literally always parked there. So anyways, we're going to that now. We're gonna get a little bit of dinner beforehand. There's a few places around our like go-to movie theater that we can get some dinner. So we're gonna get some dinner, have ourselves a time, and then we're meeting. The plan was originally for me and my friend to go to this movie. And then Miles, he's a fan, y'all. He's been converted.
Yep.
So Miles was like, can I come? And I was like, sure. And then my friend convinced her boyfriend to come, like literally last minute. Today, he was like, I'm in. And so now we're like fully double dating to this movie, and I'm so excited.
Do you think there'll be any footage that's non-concert, like behind the scenes, stage, nothing?
I think it's like what she did for Reputation, which was literally just the on stage. Yeah. But what I think will happen is probably in like 6 months from now, or maybe when the tour is finally like fully done, she'll probably have a documentary of like behind the scenes of it, and we'll go see that too. So yeah, so it's a Thursday night right now, and I figured I would just bring you guys along for the next few days and just kind of like show you guys what we get up to. We don't have like any solid plans right now, so I'm just gonna bring you along for like what we happen to get up to on like a, you know, end of the week, weekend type of situation. You guys, Taylor Swift has her hooks so deep in me. It's pretty frightening. The movie last night was literally so much fun. I had such a good time. So that is something that I would definitely recommend, even if you're a casual fan. Our theater wasn't like too crazy in terms of like people dancing or singing or anything like that. We had a few people like more towards the back who were standing up, so it definitely wasn't like intimidating at all if you're like worried about going because you think it's gonna be like so overwhelming. It really, at least in our theater, it really wasn't. It was just like the perfect touch of like interactivity, you know? But now I'm getting ready. It's the next day, obviously. It's Friday, so I've just been working today, and today was like honestly a slower day with work, so I was just doing a little bit of work and honestly just kind of chilling. And tonight we have some friends coming over for a drink, and then we're all gonna walk to dinner to a place not too far from our apartment. It's a place called Me and Greet. It's like Southeast Asian food, I think, and we drive past it all the time, but we've never tried it, so we figured we would try it out because I've actually heard really great things. I think it's mainly like noodle based dishes, so I'm really excited for that. And I'm normally someone, when I'm going to like a new restaurant or like a new place, or even just going to a place that I know with new people, I am definitely the person who like looks up the menu ahead of time and like gets all excited about what they're gonna eat and like plans out what they're gonna order before they even get somewhere. But I have not done that this time. Going for a very just natural, casual look. And honestly, everything in me wants to wear leggings and I might. So I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do for my outfit. Okay, so I managed to find an outfit that's super cute, super cozy, but also it feels like pajamas. This is the vibe that I can handle tonight. And I'm also gonna put together a little like snack plate. Nothing too crazy, but just like a little, you know, some stuff here and there, because my goal is to always make people happy to be here, so that, you know, it increases my chances of not having to leave, and it increases my chances of being the person to host. You know, if people like it here, if people feel welcomed, if, you know they get little snacks, then maybe I won't have to leave my house as often, and maybe people will come to me. So that's always my goal. I'm just gonna turn on some of the lights in here too, get it all nice, comfy, cozy, vibey vibes. I got this little lamp from Amazon. It was $30, and it just brightens up this little corner so nicely. So I'm just gonna make like a little plate. I'm not even gonna put it on a board, but I'm gonna do some strawberries. I've got pickles. I've got, what are these? Olives. And then I'm gonna put on a little pistachios, and then I've got some just like little cheddar cracker things, and I'm just gonna make like a cute little plate here. I'm gonna put the olives and pickles in here just so the juices don't get everywhere. A handful of pistachios. And then we have these pretzels. They're called Chetties, or I guess they're more like crackers. Miles did steal these from his office. I know, I'm exposing your secrets. But these be a nice little addition. Miles also got these spiked spindrifts. This is the mango one. I'm really curious to try these because I really love a normal spindrift. So I'm just gonna pour this on in. Let's give this a try.
Going with the one you chose.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying the spindrift.
Okay. How is it?
That's really good.
Good.
It tastes like a spindrift. Because I've like developed an aversion to like seltzers. Like I've just drank them. I'll be honest with you guys. I've drank them in too many like binge drinking, like drinking games type of environments that now I just like, I can't drink a seltzer. But this doesn't taste like a seltzer. It kind of tastes like juice. Ready to have a night?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Going to a new dinner place.
Mm-hmm.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet. It's something we can walk to, which is nice. I think they want to go to a comedy show afterwards, but we already gave them the so we'll see. So we're not going to that.
That's your next short right there.
Oh, I gotta do it.
Like that is not a crime, but that is not a crime. Saying maybe knowing you're gonna say no.
Let's make it a game time decision. That's Tessa time for no. I'm getting better. Usually I would say like, oh, I'm sick, or I'd be like, oh, I have something in the morning. Like I would make up like an elaborate story.
You would.
But now I'm just like, maybe. Cheers.
Cheers.
So awkward. We like each other, and we're gonna show the internet.
Put it on.
Yeah. I got the bee, what's it called? Bee venom on my lips, so.
Bee venom.
I'm about to get some juicier lips.
I already got juicy lips.
Okay, well, I'll get some clips for you guys, but it's probably the last you'll hear from me because I'm embarrassed to talk to the camera in front of anyone who's not Miles, so. Toodaloo. Signing off for now. Bye. The next day, we've just been kind of having like a really chill Saturday morning. We spent the morning watching the Chelsea match, which it's a little bit of a sore subject because Miles is a huge Chelsea fan, and that game, it started out 2-0. Chelsea was doing very good, but it ended up 2-2. It ended up in a tie, so Miles is not the happiest camper right now, but I just got ready and Miles is getting ready too. We're gonna go for a walk right now, just like kind of around our neighborhood. There's some really nice like non-drive-through streets, like not too far from us. So we like to walk around there, and there's a lot of nice houses around there, and it just feels very like neighborhoody. And this is the first place that I've lived in LA where I have a place like that that I can walk to and walk around a place that feels very neighborhoody. So I feel very thankful because we are able to go for some nice like neighborhood walks even though we live in LA. So we're gonna do that and just have like kind of a nice chill Sunday. Favorite house that I'm a creep about has some cute little spiders. Of course, it's about 100 degrees out. I feel like I've gone through all of the stages of grief with fall in LA. Like I was in denial at first, and I was kind of like pretending it was fall even though it still literally is like 100 degrees. Then I went through like the sadness, the anger, I went through all of that. And now I think I'm just kind of in acceptance, and I'm now moved on to being delusional about winter. I don't know why I decided to film this when we're walking up fucking steps. So I've been watching just like Vlogmas videos of all my favorite YouTubers from last year and like years prior. And so now it's October, but I'm fully in the Christmas spirit. So I've just fully moved on to being delusional about something else, and I've given up on fall. How are you feeling post Chelsea loss?
Well, they didn't lose, they tied, but I'm doing okay. The sunshine feels good.
Yeah?
Yes, you catch me in a vulnerable moment.
Got back from our walk and we stopped at our little corner store just to buy some like snacks and some stuff for tonight, and I saw that they had these extra dark chocolate baking chips, and it inspired me to make my peppermint chocolate chip cookies, but to use some dark chocolate chips this time. I think that'll taste like really, really good, so I'm gonna whip those up now. Cookies are all good to go, and I'm just downloading a book that my mom started a book club for like me, my cousin, my aunt, my sister, and my grandma, and we're all gonna do like kind of a little book club. And so I'm just downloading it to my Kindle right now. It's called Lessons in Chemistry. I've actually seen this and almost bought this at Barnes & Noble before, so I'm interested to see what it's like. I've been really in kind of a slump with reading recently. I'm in the middle of 2 books, but I'm not really being like drawn back to read. And reading for me, I can be kind of like really like all in or all out with reading. I feel like I'm either like reading every single day and really engrossed in a book, or I'm just kind of like 50 pages in and it's kind of sitting there. And it's like weird mentally because when I actively am reading, I love it, like if I like the book, of course, but when I actively am reading, I'm always enjoying it and I'm always having a good time, and I'm always wanting to continue reading a little longer than I expected. Like it's always hard for me to put the book down, but it's really, really hard for me to pick the book up. It's just something about it. Like when I'm laying in bed, I usually read, when I do read, I'm reading before bed. And when I'm laying in bed, for some reason, the idea of picking up the book just like doesn't seem like it's gonna be fun. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna enjoy it. And so I rarely do it, but the times that I do pick it up, I honestly, like it's my favorite thing to do before bed. So I'm hoping that having this little book club is like just enough like peer pressure to actually get me to pick it up and to actually like get me into a better like swing of things. So I think I'm gonna download this sample now, and I'm just gonna read for a little bit and try and get into this. And I'm hoping that having the like deadline, I have about a month to read this, which when I'm engrossed in a book, I can get it done like pretty quick within a few days. But like when I'm not into it, like I've been about 100 pages into the other book that I'm reading for a few months. So it's kind of like hit or miss. So yeah, while Miles is watching some sports, I think I'm gonna read for a little bit, and then we'll just see, you know, where the day takes us. We don't have many plans for tonight. I'm anticipating that it's gonna be like a cozy, like make a fort night. A lot of times if we don't have plans with a friend on the weekend, we'll put like all the cushions from the couch onto the floor and make a little fort, and we'll watch a movie. And just that little difference of like being in our little fort instead of on the couch, it makes it feel like a weekend. It makes it feel like a more special thing, because we sit and watch movies every night, so doing something a little bit different makes it feel like, you know, it's a special weekend treat. But I kind of want to be chill and I want to be cozy tonight because tomorrow I have a big task ahead of me. Tomorrow is finally the day that I'm gonna get around to decluttering my kitchen, and I'm gonna make that like a whole separate video. I don't think I'm gonna put that in this vlog. I'm gonna make it like its own dedicated video, but I have been putting that off for, when did I declutter under the bed? I think I decluttered under the bed, yeah, that was like a few days ago now, and I said during that video that I was going to do it the next day. Definitely haven't done it yet. It's definitely been a few days, so I really don't want to put that off any longer, and the kitchen really needs it. So that is my task for tonight. It's just to like mentally prepare for this big kind of overhaul of the kitchen tomorrow. It's the next day, it's now Sunday, and I just spent the entire morning going through my entire kitchen, decluttering literally everything. I went through every single cabinet and every single drawer, and now everything is totally organized, and I'm just so proud of myself. I filmed that whole process for a separate video, and I'm gonna put that video up before this one. So if you haven't seen that one yet, make sure to go back and check that one out. And if you have seen that one already, like, can we just take a moment to say like how crazy that was, and how like I feel like I really did something today, you know? Like cleaning and organizing for me is something that I do to not only like declutter my own brain, like it's a way for me to do like a mindful but also kind of like mindless task to just kind of like calm things down. But it's also a really easy way for me, at least, to feel productive and to feel like I can like check something off the list. And sometimes all you need in a day to feel good and to feel stable and to feel just like happy in this world is to say that you've achieved something. Now, I have problems with that way of thinking, but I think that way of thinking is just a product of the world we're in, and as much as I try and not lean into that way of thinking, like, we're living in this world, we're gonna think that way from time to time. And I think using cleaning as a way to make yourself feel productive and as a way to check off a task, it's just like a really easy way to do that. So yeah, but now that I've done something and now that I can like feel good about myself, I think I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the day. I really want to take an everything shower. What?
She needs to chill.
I do need to chill. But yeah, so everything shower, and I also want to put on some fake tan, and I think I want to watch approximately 100 episodes of One Tree Hill. I think I'm going to close off this video here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was just like a few casual days in my life. If you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you guys next time.